And now, broadcasting live from the Darkroom Studio at Craven Community College, it's In the Know.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to In the Know. I'm Craig Ramey.
Good morning, Craig. Good to see you this morning.
It's
I'm
always
Megan
great to see
Johnson.
you. Yeah. Hello, Megan Johnson.
Hello, Megan Johnson.
Yeah, this is the show we do each week from the campus of Craven Community College in the Darkroom Studio, where we talk about things going
At
on.
Public Radio East.
At Public Radio East. We're very centrally located. We need
are.
a geotag so people know where we are. But we are...
We're in the bomb shelter.
We are, actually. We took a bomb shelter sign off of this space when we redid it. Nobody cares about that. What they care about is what's going on in our community and what's going on at the college. And that's why each week we invite folks from our community and from the college to come in and talk to us about what's going on, what kind of programs are happening, what kind of events are happening.
Absolutely. So we're glad for everybody who's joined in so far, but we'd also like to thank the folks that are in the booth that are helping us out right now.
That's right. Who we got in there today? Oh, look.
Good morning. It's Joseph and Holly.
Good morning.
It's the dream team.
Exactly.
Everybody doing all right today?
Yes, we had a little bit of some nasty weather yesterday, but we're doing okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not sure your mic is on, Joseph, but...
No, I heard him.
Oh, you did? Okay.
It might be your cord.
Okay.
Or let me look at here.
Maybe. Okay, but yeah, we
There
did
you
have
go.
a little bit of weather yesterday, but we made it through.
We
We're all
did.
Okay.
Yeah, it was interesting.
Hopefully
And now it's still like really blustery. It's like a Winnie the Pooh kind of day.
Is that what it's called?
It is. Blustery.
Okay.
I mean, who else says blustery?
I don't know.
Other
Does
than
Winnie
me and
say
Winnie the Pooh.
blustery? Okay, that's fair. It was a blustery Winnie the Pooh day. I want to see.
It is right now, even this morning.
My
hair was like...
Why don't the meteorologists ever call it a Winnie the Pooh day?
I don't know.
Yeah. And over here is the pot of honey.
Oh, there's too much Eeyore. Mom.
Maybe that's what it is. If it's the wrong kind of weather forecast, it's an Eeyore.
It is a Eeyore day.
But if it's an optimistic, blustery day, it's a Winnie the Pooh.
Okay, completely off subject. Imagine
Really?
that with me. So, Milne is the one who wrote the stories for Winnie the Pooh,
Okay.
right?
Mm-hmm.
He also did a lot of poetry, and one of my favorite is called Daffodandilly. So Google that today. It's called Daffodandilly. I may have read it years ago on the podcast. But so whenever we see a daffodil in our family that pops up, that instantly pops into our head. So I actually have the little Milne book of poetry that was my grandmother's.
Oh, nice.
Yes. So anyway, look it up. It's going to be fun. It'll make you happy.
That's why you know
We
all
like
about
making
the
happy.
blustery days.
What is in my hair?
I don't know, do you have
Oh, it's my
something-
cord. Sorry. I'm like, what is that? I caught something on the way into the studio.
Well, that was the blustery wind that was going on.
So I'm
You
just gonna
picked
leave
up
it there.
a tumbleweed as it was going through.
Absolutely.
So we should let people know that we will be joined by our guests very shortly.
Absolutely.
We have Mitt McLean, who is the president of the Neuse Pamlico Sound Women's Coalition, and Judy Pierce, who is the co-chair of the Sickle Cell Run Committee. And they will be telling us a little bit about that event in just a few minutes.
Absolutely. So, are you ready to observe today, National Day of, with a glass of milk?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. Today is National... Oh, shoot. I had a reveal over here, Joseph.
That's okay. Yeah, National Oreo Day.
National Oreo Day. Woohoo! So
This doesn't that look like a nice picture?
It does. He does a very good job.
Yeah.
I sent him one. It was a character. It was like a cartoon character Oreo.
But that's your classic over
He
there.
didn't use it. Yeah, exactly. That's awesome. Now, is that ice cream in the bottom? Because that would be good. Vanilla ice cream in the bottom.
I assume that's just. There's nothing in there.
Okay.
You don't need anything.
Shush. Let me tell you a little bit about Oreo cookies. Oreo sandwich cookie is made up of 2 chocolate discs containing a sweet cream filling and is loved by millions. Since its introduction, the Oreo cookie has become the best-selling cookie in the United States. The National Biscuit Company, which we talked about recently, who then later became Nabisco, first developed and produced the Oreo biscuit in 1912 at the Chelsea factory in New York City. And that would be the classic, right? That would be the original, the chocolate one. So then they changed the name from the Oreo biscuit to a cookie, and they were sold for 25 cents a pound, and they came in a clear glass-topped novelty can.
Oh.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah, very cool.
Yeah.
Now it's just to tear open the top like a monster and get in there and just pull out a
Correct.
whole sleeve.
And in 1948, they changed the name from a sandwich to a cream sandwich. So anyway, now they just drop it, and it's just an Oreo. It's kind of like, it doesn't need another name like Cher. We all know who that is, right?
Right, it's just Oreo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then I sent a picture to Joseph last night when I was at the grocery store. Joseph, did you see it? Look at that. There are 28 different
Whoa.
options of Oreo cookie flavors. Thins, double stuffed, big old chunky ones, the regular ones. Then you can get them up the top like cakes. And then then I went down the way.
I forgot about those, the cakesters.
The cakesters, yeah, Oreo cakesters. And so then I went down the aisle, and then they had like the little minis, the little itty bitty ones, like the size of a quarter. I was like, this is way too many options. So I got 2. I went back.
Wait,
go ahead.
I'm trying to find the classic. Where's the classic even in this
The classic.
mix?
Okay, so you see the 3 yellow on the top left.
The
classic
ones that nobody wants. Yeah, got
so
it.
the classic were the only 2 little ones, and then the right next to it was the double stuffed. So I got the original classic, and I didn't get family size because I didn't think we needed it. I really, the one right below it though, go 2 shelves down. Right next to, there was like another yellow. It was like not buttercream. What do they call that? Vanilla. Mm-hmm. It was a dark chocolate stuffed chocolate Oreo, and I thought the only person who's probably gonna like that's me. So I just didn't buy it.
I'm going to go ahead and say it. This is what Oreo is missing. You see all these great flavors.
Yeah.
I don't want a whole pack of any of those.
No.
But I'd like to try each of them.
Correct.
Where's the mix pack?
Kind of like the Ghirardelli truffles where you can get
That's
4
right.
different flavors in a
Yeah.
bag.
I
Wouldn't
would
that be cool?
down with that.
Yeah, absolutely. Or put three per. Like, so you can just sample
Right.
it.
Because the
All right,
dark
speaking of
chocolate, double
sampling,
chocolate sounds
here
great
it
to me.
goes. So
Okay.
now, can we introduce our guest really quick? So, Jean and Mitt, would you like to join our craziness? Judy, I'm sorry, not Judy, not Jean. Would you guys like to try the original chocolate, or would you like to go with the lemon?
The original chocolate for me.
Original chocolate.
Original
and they
for me
take
as
one.
well.
Yeah.
And then we're going to do, what about you? You want original chocolate, or you want lemon?
I'm going to go with what I said originally. I want one of each so
Okay,
that
well,
I can
let's do
have
that.
the full.
So what we're going to do is
range.
to find out from
Thank
our
you.
guests, and not just from our guests, but also our listeners, how do you eat an Oreo cookie? Because I'm sure that could be up for debate. And I got the lemon, of course. In my family, my girls love the lemon. Oh, and by the way, did you guys know that Oreos are vegan?
No.
I don't know about all of them, but I know that the original is.
Okay.
And I think the
Oh.
lemon is too.
Wow.
Yeah. Not healthy. I didn't say they
No.
were healthy.
Yeah. You can
That's
add
my
a-
disclaimer, but they're vegan. So,
and no preservatives too.
is that right?
No.
No. Naturally, it says natural flavor with other natural flavors. Oh,
That's my whole vibe.
that's you're all natural flavor. All
With
right.
natural flavors.
So,
Yes.
do you guys just bite into the cookie?
No.
Do you dip it?
You take it apart. You,
You
twist
take it apart.
right? Yeah.
So do you pop it off, or slide it, or twist it?
Twist.
Twist. And are you usually successful?
Yeah, it's equally distributed.
Equally distributed. Okay.
Judy knows what she's talking
I
about.
just bite mine.
You just bite yours.
Yeah, I just bite mine.
So you said this was successful. I personally like all the cream on one side.
Okay.
Now, do you lick the cream, or do you bite the cookie, or do you slide your teeth across the cream?
Like a bulldozer clearing it off the. Yeah.
Arr.
Yeah. That's right.
It came with sound effects too. How about you?
I do it different ways.
You just want me to look like the clown in here.
I do. I'm appreciating this. No, again, I'm going to mix it up. I'm waiting for you to give me a lemon cookie.
Oh, take mine.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
And then, because what I'm going to do.
Oh, you're gonna
You're
crisscross.
Oh,
Yep, I'm going to pop it.
pop it, top it.
Pop it. Oh, it's going to break. Oh, there we go. Oh, look.
Oh,
Look at
that's
that.
what I'm talking. That's success.
I've done
Full
it.
cream on one side.
See this? If you were watching from home, how jealous are you right now of this?
Oh.
You see this?
Yeah, that's pretty fancy.
Right?
Are you gonna bite it?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, go.
I mean, I've already taken it apart.
Go
I shouldn't
for
take
it.
it apart again, yeah.
See what you think. How's the lemon and the chocolate go together?
It's really good.
Is it? That is not a flavor
I
up there.
recommend
So
it.
maybe we should encourage them to do
I
that.
recommend that.
Awesome. Okay.
If y'all want cookies in the booth, of course, please get them.
Ooh, I got a mess over here.
And if you are watching the live stream, of course, we would love to know,
How do you eat it?
how do you do it? Do you pop it? You twist it? You
Yep.
crush it?
Crush it. Sprinkle it.
When I
Dip
was a
them in
kid-
chocolate.
When I was a kid, and if my mom is watching, and she often is, she will attest to this, I would take my cookie and dunk it in the milk, and then hold it for a very long time.
Until it got soggy?
Until like 1 second before I think it's going to fall apart when I bring it out. And it's success if I've done that.
Yeah. And then it just goes.
Yeah. I can't do it now. It feels like it would be too gross to do it now. But as a kid, it's like,
Very cool.
it's a core memory.
It is a core memory.
All right. But that's not. We're not here talking about just the history of Oreos, right?
Nope. But although it was fun, so I hope you guys enjoy it. Go get some Oreos.
So, Judy, thanks for being on the show with us today. Thanks for indulging with our nonsense of.
I love the cookie day thing.
Yes. Yeah. You came on the right day for it then.
Yes.
So you're talking with us about an event you have coming up on Saturday, right?
Correct.
So let's make sure, for people who don't know, it's the Sickle Cell Walk/Run. Is that right?
Correct.
All right.
Yes.
So let's tell people a little bit about it.
Okay. So this is our 9th annual Sickle Cell Walk Run. We have right now over 100 participants signed up, so that's great.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's wonderful.
Yeah. So we've been doing this, again, 9 years, and we started as really a tribute to one of our members who had a son with sickle cell, and he passed away a few years ago. That's how the race started. It was actually Judy's idea, along with Vicki, to do something to try to inform the community about sickle cell, because we know that's a disease that a lot of people don't really know about. And so we said we need to come up with something to do. So it started really, really small.
It did.
I think the first year we may have had 20 participants, maybe. But it has grown, and it's just a great event. We started, it's at Union Point every year. That's where we've been the last 9 years.
Okay.
The race starts there. It's a 5K.
Okay. Yeah. I guess that's from.
Yeah, that's from last year when it was raining, and
Okay.
so those are the serious runners who came out in the
Right.
in the rain to participate, even though the weather was not really cooperating with us. But they enjoy it, as you can see, and it's a great event, and we just love doing it.
So it's a 5K for walkers and runners.
Yes.
5K for walkers, runners, and crawlers. I
Okay.
mean, we say anybody anybody can participate. We do have some very serious runners who come out because it is a certified race, it's a certified route, so they can use their time to qualify for whatever they qualify for. But most of the people just come out to support the cause, and so they just walk for 5K and just celebrate with us.
So the event is this Saturday. I'm assuming it's not too late to sign up if somebody wants to go.
Absolutely
Yeah.
not.
So
No.
what should they do if they're interested in participating?
Well, the registration is still open. We use a timing company called Run the East.
Sure.
And their website, runtheeast.com, our race information is there. People can go there and still register.
Okay.
There's a registration fee of $35 right now. People can actually also register on race day.
Okay.
So if they don't get to go online and do it, or just don't want to go online and do it, we also do on-site registration on Saturday.
And what time is best for them to be there so they don't miss the event?
The race starts at 9.
Okay.
So most runners arrive between 8 and 9. If you're trying to register, you need to probably get there at 8, because there is sometimes a line of people just registering on race day. And we usually have everybody lined up about 5 minutes before the race begins. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Wonderful.
Have you done it before? Craig's a runner.
I have not.
No?
It's
Because
also,
you've run with those circuits, like the
I
Run
have,
East,
yes.
East Run or whatever it's
I
called.
spread them out, and honestly, these runs aren't free, right? So you do have to kind of like pick and choose which ones that you're in.
Right.
So, and it's a busy time of year, so it's
is.
just
It is.
one that I have not run in before. But it goes through downtown, right?
It does
Yeah.
pass up to Tryon Palace. It's just it's a walk around, and then you turn around and come back to Union Point Park.
Yeah. So it's a great course. I
So-
have seen where the track goes before. So
Yeah.
yeah. And is the weather looking good for you on Saturday?
Absolutely.
Awesome.
Yes.
Because that's what a lot
Yes.
of us will wait for if we're going to sign up, is we'll kind of see 2 or 3
Yes.
days out from the forecast. I guess maybe that weather last night just blew everything out of the way.
We're believing that it did. Our gentleman behind the scenes was sharing with us a little bit earlier that he checked out the weather report, so we agree with him.
Oh, Joseph?
Great.
Yes,
Yeah,
Joseph.
Joseph's
Joseph,
our
thank you.
resident,
Yes.
weatherman.
Yes, there you are.
Joseph
Yes.
said sunny and 70 degrees.
That's right. So we're
that's
going
what-
with that.
That's what we're
Yeah.
going with.
Yes.
Awesome.
75.
75.
he said.
There you
That's
go.
even better, Joseph. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
So we're excited about the event, and our organization has been around for since 2001.
Yeah.
Yeah, so talk to us a little bit about the organization.
Okay, Neuse, Pamlico Sound Women's Coalition, Inc. We are a group of professional Afro-American women that have a mission of service for our community, and specifically in this regard for the walk-run for those with sickle cell, their families, and the individual that may deal with sickle cell. We also support blood drives. We also support entities within the community, such as nursing homes, to support those that are serving in those particular residents, serving them, to serve them once again behind the scenes. So once again, we're about service and sisterhood and promoting once again the health and wellness in the community, and specifically in regard to sickle cell.
If somebody is not familiar with sickle cell, can you share a little bit about the experience that somebody who suffers from it goes through, the support the family needs to provide? Can you share a little bit about that?
Yes, a little bit about that. It is genetic. Many times a couple may be tested, primarily in the Afro-American community, but there are other communities that also have the disease or the trait. The trait would indicate that one of the parents has the trait. If both parents have the trait, then there's the statistics in regard to in the number of children that one of them or more of them will have the disease. When we are working with families, these are primarily individuals that have the disease. The average age is about living to about 55. There are interventive measures that are available, but there is not a cure to date. There is a particular medication that is quite expensive, and it has significant side effects, but it is being tried. And once again, it is in trial to help those that may experience sickle cell. What happens, the cells are normally round shape, oval shape, but the sickle cell, it has a sickle shape, sort of like a C. So if you can imagine C's trying to move together, they clump together, they get hooked on each other. So it causes an obstruction. Blood flow then is slowed down or stopped. So there is pain. That organ, that particular part of the body is suffering a lack of oxygen and nutrients that it needs. So the individual suffers with a lot of pain, discomfort. Of course, blood transfusions are a resource, but once again, it may be for a temporary window of time. So again, certain changes in temperature when it's hot, cold, crisis, stress, those factors then for the patient, the child especially, not understanding necessarily what is happening, may experience what we call a crisis. So then they may present to an emergency room or once again calling their provider or a entity company that may be working with them. And we partner with a group in Greenville to provide resources, and we organizational-wise provide. We had a call this morning. They sit down and email. There's a family, their child has passed and they need money for funeral.
Oh, wow.
So it covers the whole gambit from resources, lights being turned on, means, medicine, yes, all of that.
And
gas
so
cards.
So the run that is this Saturday, those proceeds will help benefit your continued efforts to help support these families.
Exactly.
So if somebody doesn't want to walk, run, or crawl, how can they support your mission moving forward?
Well, a couple of ways. The company that we work with, Run the East, the timing company, on their website there's a donate button.
Okay.
So if people go there to register, they can just donate. On our website, which is NPSWC.com, there's a way to donate to various things that we do, and one of them is our sickle cell walk. So, yeah, you don't have to walk or run. We have a number of sponsors that just help us to put this race on. And Judy mentioned the companies that we work with. We work with East Carolina's Hematology Center. We work with an organization called Piedmont Health out of Greensboro. Pfizer is one of our major sponsors, and so they're going to be giving out literature about sickle cell and talking to people about the disease, because it's really about awareness as far as we're concerned, along with the fundraising aspect. But we want people to know what the disease is, and a number of people just don't know how much it exists in our community. So.
Yeah, and I will say we've dropped a link to the website in our comments, so anybody who is watching now can go and learn more information that way.
Thank you.
And I'll also say one of our viewers today is Vicki Mosley Jones. So
Great, Vicki! Yes,
Hi, Vicki.
Yeah.
And Vicki
Thank
is
you,
the reason.
Yes.
Her son Jamal is
Yes.
the reason, is the inspiration for this walk run that we do.
Okay.
And
Yes.
she serves on a national, a statewide sickle cell committee.
Yes.
And she's a member of our organization, and she really is the driving force behind this. She and her husband Greg.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so how did all three of you get involved together in this?
Well,
Neuse Pamlico Sound Women's Coalition.
Neuse Pamlico Sound Women's
Right.
Coalition, our organization, as I said, was formed in 2001. That was not the mission of our organization when we started.
Right.
We were actually trying to become an international group, but that didn't happen
It
for a
didn't work.
reason. And so as we were looking at projects to do, one of our focuses was health and the community health education. And so this just was just a perfect fit, along with Vicki saying and Judy saying we need to do something about this.
Right.
Because it's, you see walk runs for everything. We're one of the few organizations, I think. We actually talked with a group in Durham who says we haven't ever done anything like that before. We'd like to do a walk run for sickle cell. So we're one of the few that actually puts on an event that promotes and raises money strictly for sickle cell disease. So
That's interesting. I love that. And I love the fact that you said that it was about the sisterhood as
Yes.
well.
Right.
And supporting each other and
Exactly.
their families.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah, and we we have such fun together, along with the other things that we do. I mean, we just have a good time
We do.
together when we get together to try to plan something. We support the MS bike
Yes.
ride. We have a team for that.
Yes. Yes.
So a lot of things we do, we just and it's a small group. We have 15 in our organization, so it's not like a multinational corporation
Right.
that does this, but it's a group of folks who just want to serve.
And if there's somebody in the audience listening now that would like to join, is there a process or
Yes.
to do that?
Actually, Vicki Mosley Jones
That's
is our
right.
membership chair.
That's
Okay.
right.
And so we are always looking for people to join our organization and to help. And so she's the person to contact. There's an application process.
Yes.
Pretty simple. We just want people who want to serve.
That's right.
Yeah.
Very good. Well, we'll try to get that link as well put in there. If you can share that with Joseph, we'll do that for.
Okay.
Yeah.
We want to grow it. We want more
Yes.
sisterhood.
We-
Thank you.
Because it's obvious the two of you have fun together.
Oh,
and-
we do.
and
We
fun
do.
with the
We do.
group.
Yes, we do.
They certainly go along with the flow.
Yeah.
We do the whole cookie day.
Yes,
Yeah.
right.
So yes, we have a good time together,
Yes.
and we get to do things that benefit the community. So
Absolutely.
we're going to have vendors there on Saturday that
good.
mainly
Yes.
who are not selling anything, but
Right.
just giving out information. With the Red
Okay.
Cross is going to be there, Piedmont Health East Carolina's hematology unit,
Trillion will be there.
Trillion will be there. So
Yes.
people just giving out information about sickle cell disease and what you need to know about it and how you can help. So.
And as a blood donor myself, and I get emails all the time from Red Cross, hey, this is a great event, blah, blah, blah. So as somebody that doesn't know much about sickle cell, if I'm giving my blood, how is that going to help the patient?
They're able then to receive that blood, your blood,
Uh-huh.
and it revitalizes because it brings in that pint of whole blood.
The circled one and not
Yes,
the sickled
that's
one.
exactly
Okay.
right. That's
but
exactly
it doesn't attack the sickles or
No,
anything.
because
Okay.
they're typed and cross-matched. So once
Okay.
again, they're receiving the type of blood that they already have, and there's a match. So it's reviving. They're getting like a new life.
It's like a
energy.
battery charge.
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
During that time, and
My
you know,
blood's a battery charge.
yes. Yeah. So
Yeah.
that and it's a wonderful gift to give the blood and give the gift of life for them.
And we work with the Red Cross
Yes.
regularly. I mean, they actually have a person on their staff who deals primarily with sickle cell.
Okay.
And tries to promote particularly donations in the African American community, because most of the time our blood type matches, and there are things in our blood that help. But we work with them on a regular, so they'll be there Saturday to talk about that and give out information about their blood drives.
That's fantastic.
And we often have blood drives here on campus as well. So we have a great relationship with the Red Cross.
And on the New Bern campus, they had one this week.
Yes.
Was
I think
that
it was
right?
Monday, yeah. Pulled in the driveway, and there's the signs with the arrows pointing over to the STEM building.
Great.
I want to add, Vicki is acting as a producer for us this morning as well.
Hey,
I think.
Vicki, thank you.
She mentioned something about the HBCU college tour. Do you know anything about that?
Absolutely.
yes.
Yeah.
Is that something you should mention?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Thank you, Vicki. So our organization also gives scholarships, and
Okay.
so we give a scholarship for individuals with sickle cell who are pursuing higher education. So
Okay.
last year we gave 5 sickle cell scholarships to individuals across our state. We try to concentrate mostly in the East, but yeah. So we serve 5 counties: Pamlico, Jones, Carteret, Craven, and Onslow.
Onslow, yeah.
Okay.
And so our individuals come from those counties. And one of the ways we get people interested in our scholarship is we do an HBCU bus trip every year. We've been doing for the last 3 years, where we take a group of students, many of them first-generation college students, to a university. Last year we went to North Carolina A&T University. Yeah.
Oh, that was a shout out.
That really was. We went to Fayetteville State University before that, and North Carolina Central University before that. So just to expose these students to the university system and to HBCU, and then we offer that scholarship for individuals who decide to attend an HBCU. So that's one of the other things that we offer. We offer 3 different scholarships: that HBCU one, the sickle cell one, and one that we call the Claire Martin Combs Memorial Scholarship, who was the founder of this organization.
Okay.
So Yeah.
Wonderful. Hopefully, we can make sure that there are ties with Craven Community College too, and some of our students are aware of that.
Yes,
too.
and so we've had some Craven students to go with us on the trip. Some of the
Wonderful.
early college students that attended this past year, a number of them. So it's a great event. It's just a one-day trip generally, and we just go there and give them a campus tour and let them talk to folks, and then bring them back home.
And I love the local impacts that you're able to make. You know, with events like this, sometimes people think that you might be raising money that goes to some sort of like a larger place that's going to be a drop in the bucket of the larger cause, right? But you're actually making contacts with people in our community and going and paying their bills and or helping them get their car fixed or moving them where they need to go or you know, helping them with scholarships. So I love how local this effort is.
Helping the quality of life. I like to think of it as whether it's for the student to raise their awareness and allow them to grow within their community or to come back to their community and grow their community. As you said, we may have sickle cell or a family that is in need, even whether it's a funeral or the lights being turned on, whatever the need is, we're able to bring that love and that sisterhood to full circle because they're a part of who we are and our circle of life.
I love that.
I'll add, we do that. We work with the state organization, but there are a lot of things that they cannot do because they're a state organization. They're restricted in terms of things. But some of the things that we do are able to help individuals that can't get that help from that organization.
And it's faster.
And it's a lot faster. They just call us. We verify the information that there's a need, and generally nobody's pretending to have sickle cell, and nobody's pretending to
Nobody
need.
wants that.
Yeah, nobody. No, so generally that's an easy process, and so then we just forward the money to them to use.
Right.
Wonderful.
Do you have any other events throughout the year? I know that the blood drives, the MS ride, the walk run. Do you have anything else that you would like to share with us that you would
Well,
help,
those
like,
are,
promote?
I think those are our major
major.
events, and the HBCU bus trip. Those are the main things that we do. Because we're small, we kind of have to limit what we do to people that can help us to do that. So, but I think what we do is impactful, even though we're a small group. So.
Yeah.
I'm excited that I've learned something new. Okay, so that's part of the show is about the in the know, right?
Right.
I did not know that your coalition existed. I'm excited about what you guys are being able to provide opportunities. Heartbreaking, the phone call that you got this morning, but you're going to be able to help and assist.
Yes, absolutely.
I'm just saying, yes, this was a great platform, but if there's anything I can do in the future to share in other avenues and in other parts of the community that may not have been witnessed to this, let me know. I'd love to do that.
We definitely will.
Yes. Thank you.
I would love to.
And I'm sure for some of your events you need volunteers as well. It's not just folks who are in the coalition specifically. But
And we actually have on Saturday, Judy used to coordinate the volunteers. We have another person who's doing that now, but we've actually been able to reach back to our pool of students that went with us last year, and they have,
Wonderful.
and some of
That's
our
great.
sickle cell recipients who received the scholarship, they're coming back to help us
Giving
with
back,
the race
paying
on
it forward.
Saturday.
I love to hear that.
Yeah.
Yeah. One other thing I want to add, because it is the college's 60th anniversary this year, I'd be remiss if I didn't mention that Mitt McLean was with us
That's
for
right.
a period of time.
Yes,
And Vicky.
Let's just
And
say
Vicky,
that.
that's
Vicky,
right.
Yeah, let's just say a period of time. Vicky and I were here for a long period of time.
Yeah.
Yes, here at the college. Yes.
But in doing some of the research for the 60th, of course, your name and photo came up in a lot of the archives that I was going through. And when I say archive, I don't mean a long, long time ago.
yeah,
By
you
archive,
did. Yeah, you did. But that's okay.
But it's been great. And so if there's anything you would like to share about just how you have seen Craven change in the amount, I'm guessing quite a bit.
Quite a
right?
bit.
Yeah.
Quite a bit. I came here in 1980. No, I'm sorry, 89. And our offices were located in the other building over that is now the administration building at the time I came here. And so I worked in student services as a counselor, as a director of admissions, as the vice president for student services. So I've seen a lot of changes and a lot of things, and it's great. I mean, when I drove on campus today, it's refreshing just to see some of the changes and some of the, and I come by, kind of free because I still have friends who work here who have not yet retired. But yeah, when I left, we actually had just moved our offices and student services to the building that we're in right now because we were located, we just moved to Barker Hall. And so it was a great, refreshing change. It gave us kind of a new energy, and then I left. So.
But you've also come back and worked a little bit of part-time in this building, too.
Yes, I did.
Yeah,
I
that's
did
right.
that for a few years, and I just saw Bill when I was walking in, and he said, "Are you ready to come back to work?" And I said, "Nope."
Nope. Yeah. But we
Thanks,
are,
but nope.
yeah. But we are fortunate at Craven that as folks retire, they still like to contribute or like to be a resource for us.
Yeah, and Vicki did the same. Vicki came back and worked for a number of years she worked over at the Volt Center and did so yeah, we came back and until we said, okay, I think we can pass the torch now.
Yes,
so,
this time. Yeah.
so it's time. So
Wonderful. Well, it's been so great having you both on the show
Thank you.
today. Again, I want to remind folks, this Saturday, the Sickle Cell Run will take place beginning at Union Point Park. And we said if you want to register on Saturday, you need to be getting there around 7, 8 o'clock. Right?
yeah, generally 8 o'clock. Yeah,
Okay.
we'll
All right.
get that
Very
done.
good. And we've got a link in the comments for people who want to sign up.
Thank you so much.
Wonderful.
I
Thank you.
appreciate
Thank
it.
you again.
Yeah.
This
Thank
has been
you.
a treat.
Thank
a real
you.
treat.
Yeah.
The Oreos too.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, now
And
you can have your Oreos. You don't
And we
to worry
have
about
plenty.
that.
Eat them,
Yeah.
Yes, you can actually eat them.
Okay.
And you're more than welcome to stay while we talk about.
Oh, it's time for community events.
Look at a new intro. Look at that.
The Descendants Musical. Did you miss the first showing? Don't worry, as the Descendants Musical, based on the popular Disney Channel movie of the same name, will still be at New Bern Civic Theater this weekend, March 7th to March 15th. Friday and Saturday shows begin at 7:30 p.m., while Sundays start at 2 p.m. And that's not just this weekend, that's next weekend too. Tickets can be purchased at newberncivictheater.org.
Woohoo.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
Are you excited?
Yes, the children of the bad folks.
It is,
Okay,
yeah.
A Night of Comedy with Brent Blakeney. The Rotary Club of New Bern presents a Night of Comedy this Friday, March 7th. Comedian Brent Blakeney, along with an opening act by magician Brian Sanders and the MC comedian Carolyn Xavier, will bring you many laughs at the New Bern Riverfront Convention Center. All proceeds support the Coastal Women's Shelter. General admission is $50, with preferred seats being $75. Doors open at 6 p.m. And showtime is at 7:30 p.m. Tickets can be purchased online at visitnewbern.com or at Nautical Wheelers downtown, 202A Craven Street. That's on the corner of Craven and what is it? Craven and what?
South Front?
Is it South Front? South Front. Okay, there you go.
I think. Maybe. Don't quote me on that. Havelock Chambers Artisans Affair. Discover a world of creativity and craftsmanship with the Havelock Chambers Artisans Affair, held March 8th from 11 to 4 p.m. at the Havelock Tourist and Event Center. This exciting event showcases the incredible talent of local artisans and crafters. Explore unique handmade goods, from beautiful artwork and jewelry to one-of-a-kind home decor, all while supporting local businesses and creators. Admission is $5 and children under 5 are free.
Then we're going to go to Heroes and Villains. Mark your calendar for Mars Aerial Arts 2025 Adult Spring Showcase this Saturday from 2 to 4 p.m. There will be a performance from Aerial Skills, Aerial Sling, Aerial Lyre? That's that Lyre?
Lyra.
Lyra. I knew you would.
Lyra.
Lyra. and the Aerial Spear, among many more. This event is free to the public, located at 262 Kale Road, New Bern. PG-13 suggested due to the music.
Yeah, that's down by Creekside Park. That's if
Okay.
you need a landmark for that.
Say that word again.
Lyra?
Lyra. What is it?
It's think of it like a metal hula hoop.
Oh, that's not the sphere.
The sphere is, think of that as a sphere.
Thanks. Thanks for schooling me, Craig.
One is 2-dimensional, one is 3.
Okay, gotcha.
I love you, Megan.
I know you do.
Triumph Palace Lecture Series. Exceptional plants for every garden.
Look at those snapdragons.
What is that called again?
Snapdragons.
Discover standout plants that add personality to your garden without breaking the bank at Triumph Palace's first 2025 Garden Lecture this Saturday from 10:30 to 12:30. The lecture will highlight rare and unique selections available at the Spring Plant Sale, offering tips on how to incorporate these affordable treasures into your landscape. Located at the North Carolina History Center, 529 South Front Street, New Bern. Suggested donation is $5.
Those are beautiful. Didn't you know they were snapdragons, or are you just picking on me?
I'm just picking on you.
Oh, okay. I think those are larkspur in the back, those hot pink ones.
I don't know my plants.
Okay. That's all right. That's okay, because you know spears
That's
and
right.
lyras.
That's right.
You know, things that swing in the air. Craven Community Concert Band Spring Concert. Get to see the talent of local musicians with the Craven Community Concert Spring Performance, March 11th at 7 p.m. Selections include Pie in the Face Polka, Strike Up the Band, and Malaguena?
I think it's Malaguena.
Malaguena. This is a free event to the public located at Grover C. Fields Auditorium, 2000 Dr. MLK Jr. Boulevard, New Bern. So, again, that is going to be March 11th at 7 p.m. Free. Another free concert.
I would like to hear a selection of Pie in the Face Polka.
I've never heard of it.
That sounds fun.
What's Malaguena?
I don't know. I don't know what any of them are. That's
How
what I'm
did you
saying.
know how to say it then?
I said it with confidence.
Oh, so that makes it right.
That's right.
All right, I'm going to have to learn that trick. I'm just going to go for it and be wrong.
The Good Doctor. March 14th, 21, and 22 at 7 p.m. and March 15, 16, and 23 at 2 p.m. Laughs galore await you in this bright and brilliant adaptation of Chekhov's comic tales by American playwright Neil Simon. Tickets can be purchased at nchistorytheater.org or at the Bank of the Arts in downtown New Bern. The show will be held at Oringer Auditorium at Craven Community College.
I like it says dog not included.
Why does it say that?
I don't know.
Okay. I mean, yes, their Snapdragon's also not included.
I mean,
Lyra not included.
It's a night of classic and fun, so you know.
Okay, that's
So-
fine. Maybe it's a highbrow Chekhov reference that I don't get,
Oh, it could be.
right? It could be that.
What is that, a little dachshund? Something. Okay, you ready? I
Yes,
digress.
let's go.
Walk with the Doc. Another Doc. Walk with Dr. John Arrowwood, Saturday, March 15th from 9 to 10 a.m. He will be giving a lecture of common allergies and what to do to alleviate those troubling symptoms with a group walk afterwards. This event is free to the public with all ages and abilities welcome. Located at Creekside Park, 1821 Old Airport Road, or the Stanley A. White Rec Center, 601 3rd Avenue, if it's raining or below 40 degrees. And since Joseph has already told us it's going to be beautiful, I say y'all are meeting at Creekside. I think that...
Well, that's this Saturday. I don't know about next Saturday.
Oh, that's right. Well, we're going to think positively.
Yeah.
We'll just bring it up again next week.
I like it.
Yeah. So, common allergies. Did you guys, with this beautiful spring weather, everything's starting to bud out a little bit. Have you noticed?
Yeah.
You and I suffer from allergies.
I'm okay so far. Yes.
Yes.
But,
So far.
but yes, the day is coming.
We had like an inch of rain yesterday, so it helped wash a lot of that. So that does help.
That's right.
All right. So guess what?
What?
Next week,
Yes.
we're going to do this again.
I love it.
Yay!
We're here every Thursday.
We are every Thursday, 9 o'clock. Ish. And we're going to be joined by our Veteran Affair Coordinator of Student Veterans Association Craven chapters, and that's going to be Philly Solano. So Philly is our VA rep here and helps support students, but he is also the founding father, we're going to call him that, the founding father of our Student Veterans Association here at Craven Community College.
That's true, and it's been very active.
It has been.
And they've been working with the Field of Flags as well, so you'll see them down at Mumfest this year.
Yeah.
It's a great partnership with our local VVA chapter. Yeah,
Absolutely.
Yeah. So I'm sure he'll tell us about that as well.
Yes, so
Yeah.
we're going to come back and do it again.
That's right.
I liking it.
Judy, Mitt, it was great to have you on the show today.
Thank you.
Really
Thank you
enjoyed
for
it.
having us.
Yeah,
I
we
appreciate
encourage
it.
Yeah,
Such a
I'm
treat.
so glad. And don't forget, if you are able, please do go down and participate in the Sickle Cell Run Walk on Saturday.
Or go to their site and donate.
That's right.
Because they
Thank
could
you.
use
Yeah.
that too. Or
Either-
volunteer.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes,
all of the above.
That's right.
Wonderful, ladies. Again, Craig, you have anything else to
No.
share? Anything that going on campus that
It's
we need
always
to
been.
bust?
It's always great. Yes, obviously we're all getting ready for our summer registration. So if anybody is wanting to start classes, it's not too late. You can come on down and talk to us. And
There's a deadline also to register to graduate. So if you want to go through the graduation process, you need to start that now.
Yeah, and we have tons of things that we're offering over the summer as well. Maybe we can spend a little bit of time with that next week to help people know what that is. But
Okay.
whether it's engineering camps or Havelock camps, the aviation, so we have those, and then we have some programs for students that are seniors or graduating that might want to get a little hands-on learning as well. So
Yeah, absolutely. Very good.
yeah,
And again, right now, we're so blessed, especially in the workforce development side, we still have some grant money that's available through March 31st, and then we'll drop some new stuff. So we don't know what that looks like or how much. But if you're worried about classes and because of funds, come and talk to us first. And if you register online, come and talk to us before you pay, because we might be able to save you some money.
Very good.
Okay? So make sure you do that. So, all right.
All right.
Anything
Always
else?
a pleasure, Megan.
Always a treat, Craig.
Thanks for the Oreos.
Absolutely.
As soon as we go off the air here, I'm going to eat
be
my...
finishing to scrape that icing off my filling.
That's
All
right.
right. Well, listen, in the meantime, we want you guys to all stay safe, stay happy, stay healthy, and we'll see you next week. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody.
3, 2, 1. Let's go.